Okay, the live well was not working. If you guys run into that, it's happened to me twice. Back here on the engine, you open that up, you look inside there. I don't know if you can see, there's a red, that cap right there, and that cap right there, those red caps, they have a button on them, and you unscrew them. You push the button and unscrew them about a quarter of a turn and they pop off. Sometimes you get a piece of grass or something like that in there, and the live well won't operate. So it's happened twice, something you guys need to be aware of. Okay, Kim? Go ahead. No, I'm not going to turn it off. I want to keep it rolling, because otherwise you got on and off, on and off. Go ahead and Kim is going to unhook the back of the boat. Start the engine back up. Okay, give us a shove.
Oh, shove. Like to give us a shove. I'm going, oh no, I don't think so.
Alright, so she just gave us a little shove off the back of the boat. Here you go.
Okay.
Hold that. And then just reverse the boat, and we're in operation. Hang on. Okay, when you're in the canal, you want to keep the RPMs right here at about 1,000 to 1,1200. That's it's a no wake zone in here, and you don't want to go much over that. Okay. Now once you clear the canal and get out between the canal and the intercoastal, I'll kick it up to 14, 15, 1600 and go a little bit faster. But while you're in the canal with everybody around, keep it low. Power pole. I'm going to put it neutral. Okay. What? No. Okay, there's your power pole. Turn around. Let me show them the switch. Okay. Now these are your trim tabs, and we'll get to those later. But that's the power pole. You push down. Look. The power pole drops in. And when it drops in, it will stop the boat. Okay.
Rock in here.
And then it just pops right back up. So
and just make sure that you always put it up before you go.
Yeah. If you forget to put the power pole up and you take off, they said that the power pole is stronger than the back of the boat. You can rip the whole unit off the back of the boat. So very important that when you use the power pole before you leave, make sure you put the power pole back up, because that could create a huge problem. Okay? All right.
Okay, then we have, I'll show you a few accessory things just for people to know. This orange box right here, this is our dry box where we put everything such as phones, wallets, keys, anything that you want to take, personal items, you know, things like that, cameras, all that kind of stuff goes in this box. And then the way that we secure this so that things don't fly around the boat when you're cruising is both the cooler and the dry box will fit very nicely underneath the seat. And we have a bungee cord right here, and you just take it and bungee both of them into place. I'll show you how that goes. Hang on. Honey, here, hold this.
That's okay. They can get this.
Okay. But anyway, that just goes and bungees around the seat poles, and that'll keep your cooler from flying around and your dry box from flying around. Buckets just tie off as normal. Let's see, what else do we have? Cleaning brush.
Up front, you might show them the very front compartment.
Very front compartment, everything in here.
No,
this is
not that. The very front compartment is the anchor.
Well, I'll get to that. Everything in this big box here is all of the safety equipment, first aid kit, first life jackets. There's a couple rain gear sets in there. The flares for part of the safety gear package are.
The flares are in.
That's what I'm saying. The flares are in the orange box, in the dry box, in the bottom of that.
The fire extinguisher is in the safety gear box.
Right. And then in here we usually have just miscellaneous, you know, your throwables in here. Just you guys can figure out where you want to put stuff at that time.
Just let them know where the...
yeah, and then the anchor is in this front compartment here. All you have to do is pull it out and you can see there's...
I'll put it in neutral.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, well it's slippery up here right now. Just give this a little tug. Your anchor's in there, and there's what, 200 feet of anchor rope?
Yeah,
100 feet.
300 feet.
Okay, well, there's 100
There's
feet
100
tied to the...
attached to the anchor and 200 behind that.
Right. Okay. There's that. Let's see what else.
Okay, marine radio.
Marine radio.
Right down here. You might want to... I'm not happy about where they put this. That turns it on. You've got 16 and 9. Those are your Coast Guard stations. If you were to be in trouble, you would get on the marine radio. Depending upon whether you're just in distress, would be a pon. If the boat's sinking, it would be Mayday, and you repeat it 3 times, and your location. You'll be able to get your location off of the GPS. There is a distress button there on the right. If you hit that button, the Coast Guard will come. So
try never to hit it.
don't hit the button on the right unless you're sinking. That will put the marine radio into distress mode. The way this works